prices, and just, I don't know, I'd rather, if I had to break down, I'd rather it not be too far away. It's all right there, and like you say, I got my boat too, so I'd probably do the same thing. But yeah, it's a nice campground, and it's not that far away, and also the reservoir is pretty good. I like that too. But yeah, I'll probably be doing the same thing, same place.
Yeah. When you go out there and you go right back there to the water outlet, is that where you usually camp at?
Well, no, I have never yet, because every time I've ever gone there, that all them good spots by the thing were taken. And no matter what time of the year I tried to get it. But I always went in the back corner, in the very back corner. And you could see the water outlet. Anyway, it wasn't that far away from it. And I could actually look out my window and see my boat, because everybody puts their boats on the shore of the lagoon there. And that's what I did too, and I could see it from my campsite, so I was good. I'd take my electric motor with me when I was done with it, and just leave the boat there, because I wasn't going to leave that there. Somebody'd steal it. But yeah, I parked close enough to where I could see it.
Yeah, that's too bad. That has to be like that, sticky fingers, you know. Break them clear up around their neck. All right, buddy. I took enough of your time. Doggone it. I'm thankful that you're there. I hope you have a blessed day, and we will talk again, okay?
All right, JR. Well, thanks for stopping by and giving me a number and keep me company here. And we will talk at you later. You have a good one. Hey, before you go, have you heard Brian lately? I haven't heard him in a while.
Oh, yeah. He was over and brought his motor, his lawnmower over for me to fix. That was, I haven't talked to him in a few days, but yeah, I've talked to him. He's been over.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if he was up north or not.
He hasn't had a chance to go up there with his mother-in-law and grandma and everything. Grandma is now living with them. So until they figure out something.
No, that's too bad. Well, yeah, man, he was all ready to go, too. All right, well, we'll talk to you later, JR. You have a good day, and we will catch up to you later on. You have a good one. We'll go ahead and say 73. I'll clear with N8KJR, and that's JR out of Flint, Michigan. 73.
Okay, my friend. You have yourself a beautiful day, and do take care. KD8KMY. N8KJR 73.
73. All right, folks, this is Kilo Delta 8 Kilo Mike Yankee for the Interconnet. We're taking general check-ins, anyone, anywhere. Your call sign, please. Okay, Victor, over here you have Port-au-Prince, Hades here. JR, I didn't get your call sign.
This is KB2UKA's. The frequency in use is the frequency occupied. KB2UKA. This is Kilowatt Bravo 2. United Kilowatt Alpha is the frequency in use, is the frequency in use. All right, let's see if anyone has a copy early on 20. CQCQCQ20, CQCQ20 meter. KB2UKA calling CQCQCQ20, CQCQ20 meter. Kilowatt Bravo number 2, Uniform Kilowatt America calling CQCQCQ20, CQ20 meter. KB2UKA QRZ. CQCQCQ20, CQCQ20 meter, KB2 UKA calling. CQCQCQ20, CQ20 meter. Kilowatt Bravo 2 United Kilowatt Alpha calling CQ20, KB2 UKA, CQCQCQ20, KB2 UKA QRZ.
KN4 WCI.
I believe that's KN4 Whiskey Charlie India, QSL.
Sir, you're about a 5'9" in Danville, Kentucky. Operator Will, Whiskey India Lima. Good morning, sir. Over.
Good morning, Will. Sounding good over here, Long Island, New York. Name here is Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform Golf. I'm about 50 miles east of New York City, a mile from the Long Island Sound. 20 meters appears to be awake this morning. It's rarely awake in the morning, but here we are. You're anywhere from a 5.5 to a 5.8 with fluctuation, but you're sounding really, really good. I'm running a Sunsdr2 DX. About 1,200 watts into a 43-foot ground-mounted vertical, and I'm doing all my audio processing externally with a Behringer XR18. Over.
Roger. Yeah, sounds excellent down here in Kentucky this morning. We're on a 991 and a vertical 5/8 vertical on 1458 and. Sounding really good this morning. We're about we're 40 miles southwest of Lexington, if you're familiar with that. Over.
Oh, yeah, Roger. I'm familiar. And you're doing a great job here. Also, want to let you know I'm live streaming on YouTube. So if you'd like to hear how I'm copying you early in the morning here in New York, just throw my call sign KB2 UKA into the search box of YouTube, and you'll find that video, and you'll be able to hear and see your signal report. Over.
Roger. Okay, yeah, I appreciate that. Quite yet this morning, but we'll get it up there in a little while, and when we get it up there, we'll get YouTube up, we'll punch up KB2 UKA, and we'll check it out. Doug, nice to meet you, sir, from Will, KB2 UKA from KN4 WCI. You have a great day, Doug, and we'll let some more stations get in there. Over.
All right, Roger. Yeah, we'll see who's hearing me at 7:13 Eastern here. Kilo November 4, Whiskey Charlie India, Will in Kentucky. 73, my friend. Have a blessed weekend. Take care. All right, this is KB2 UKA. Let's see if anyone else has a copy. CQCQ20, KB2 UKA QRZ.
Hotel Tango Alpha.
Another good copy. Kilo Oscar 4, Hotel Tango Alpha, Josias in Florida. Good morning. Name here is Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform Golf, Long Island, New York. 50 miles east of Manhattan. I've got you about 5'7". I'm hearing you great. Q5 copy. How are you copying me? Over.
Roger, great signal coming in. You're like 5'8", picking up to 5'9". Audio is outstanding. Name here is Joe, Julia Oscar Echo. QSL?
QSL, Joe, QSL. You sound a real good job. I just want to stand by for a second. I got a signal right here. I want to make sure we're not on a net frequency. Hold on.
Roger.
No sé qué hiciste en el audio, papá, pero ese audio está brutal.
The frequency is in use. The frequency is in use.
Con el micrófono de mano.
It's Latin America. They don't care. So hold on, let me use some notch filters here. Hold on. Nope, I'm going to have to QSY. KB2 UK QSY. Probably downband a little bit.
Roger that. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of QRM from those guys as well.
This is KB2 UKA. Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? This is KB2 UKA. Is the frequency in use? Nothing heard. Let's see if you found me. Kilo Oscar 4 Hotel Tango Alpha. Kilo Oscar 4 Hotel Tango Alpha. Do you copy KB2 UKA?
Tango Alpha, I copy you. Yep, found you.
All right, great. All right, Joe, Roger. So yeah, looks like we're gonna have a nice day here today. Let's see, where are you in Florida? Parkland. Okay. Just flew back from Orlando 2 days ago. Wife, kids, and I were in Disney. We got there, I don't know, what day? June 30th. We flew back July 7th. It was stormy. It was great. It was perfect to be in the storm in torrential downpour at Disney World, man. It's the first time I didn't have to wait online that long. Over.
It can be pretty, under normal circumstances, it can be pretty brutal in July in the parks there. But it's glad to hear that it's a little bit thinned out and you guys are able to enjoy yourself. I have not been in a few years with our family, although I'm tempted to take advantage of the smaller crowds. Actually going to be up, well, I guess not too far from you. Going into flying into LaGuardia next weekend to go then drive up to the Catskills to pick up our 3 kids from camp, and then we'll spend about 3 days over.
Oh, okay, Roger. Yeah, that's Catskills. I'd say 2.5, 3 hour drive from me. Maybe less. Maybe less. I've spent a lot of time up there. My children go to camp Monday, but it's local. It's local. It's called Sport Time. They swim every day. They play sports every day. They're young. My son will be 7 this month. My daughter will be 8 next month. So we're nice and busy and enjoying them. Over.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, our kids is next weekend will be 6 weeks. So I don't think they were ever a bit homesick. Whereas I think I started missing them like the second day they were gone. I'm looking forward to actually pick them up, and this will be the first time they've, with the exception of my oldest, the first time they've been in the city. My oldest was there when he was like 1, so there's no recollection. So I think they'll enjoy getting to see Manhattan and the surrounding area.
Oh yeah, Roger. Well, Manhattan is pretty much just as busy as it ever was. And out here is very busy. I'm in the suburbs out here, but there was a lot of movement from the cities over the last year. A lot of people bought houses out here. The traffic's worse now than it was pre-COVID. So I'm normally, look at me complaining, I'm normally a 15-minute drive from my office. Now I'm a 30-minute drive. Over.
Roger. Yeah, I was up in the city 2 weeks ago on business. and we have an office there, and it looked like the city was starting to get like back into a routine. Most of the businesses looked like they had just dropped the mask policy. Looked like there was some decent crowds on the street. I think we've been a little bit more wide open for a little bit longer, but it definitely. I just got the sense that things are starting to. There's more hustle and bustle, and although in our office is in Midtown, I thought it was kind of interesting. I looked at our reception area, and on the counter, like in the waiting area, was a Wall Street Journal dated March 13th, 2020. Over.
Oh no, that's one we don't want to read. What was lockdown? The 11th? It was either the 11th or the 13th, right?
Roger, yeah. I mean, it was whatever. It could have been whatever was that Friday when everybody kind of went home and never came back from. That was the paper that was still sitting there unchanged.
All right, Roger. Well, Joe, thanks so much for the QSO. I just got a message from my buddy. I think I'm going to hop down to 40 meters, see if I can make a contact down there. Really appreciate the QSO. I don't know if you were listening in. I'm live streaming on YouTube. So if you put my call sign KB2UKA into the search box of YouTube, you'll find the live video. You'll be able to hear exactly as I'm copying you up here in New York and see your signal report. Timestamp right now is 16 minutes, 40 seconds. You were the second QSO on there, so it shouldn't be that hard to find. So I wish you 73. Hope you have a great weekend. I got you down here in the logbook now. I hope to work you again. If you like the YouTube video, subscribe. You'll get notified whenever I'm live streaming, and you could stop by and say hello. Kilo Oscar 4, Hotel Tango Alpha 73 from KB2UKA.
All right, have a wonderful weekend, and hope to catch you down the band soon. 73.
All right, 73. KB2UKA QSY 40.
South Carolina.
South Carolina station, go ahead.
At Kilo 8 Hotel Alpha November, my first attempt to reach somebody on the 20-meter band. How do I sound from Greenville? Over.
You're sounding great, my friend. Kilo 8 Hotel Alpha November, is that correct?
Roger, Kilo 8 Hotel Alpha November. About 6 weeks as a general operator, still learning my equipment. I've just moved into a new ham shack that I've kind of rigged in a shed.
Well, Brian, you're sounding great. You are 5'6" to 5'7". I've got a Q5 copy on you, though. You sound stronger than the signal report. You're doing a great job. My name is Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform Golf, and I'm on Long Island, New York, 50 miles east of New York City. Also, Brian, if you heard the end of that QSO, I'm live streaming on YouTube, so if you put KB2UKA into the search box, you'll hear how you sound as a new General Ham. Over.
That's really good. I'd like to hear that. I'll log in and subscribe to your video and check it out. It's great to talk to somebody up in Long Island. Love that state. Everything's good down here. And I heard you had 40 meters. I just wanted to check and see how you sound. I appreciate the success.
No problem, my friend, and congratulations and welcome to HF. And I've been a ham since I was 13. I'm 41. In and out of the hobby over those 30 some odd years. But I started transmitting again, let's see, it's been a year, last July, and I'm all in and I'm loving it. So Brian, take care. Kilo 8 Hotel Alpha November. Brian in South Carolina, welcome aboard. From KB2UKA, I'll be QSY on your final.
KB2UKA, Kilo 8 Hotel Alpha November. Nice to meet you. Appreciate the signal check. 73s to you. I'm off and on vacation for a week. Over.
Enjoy. I was. We just got back from Disney Wednesday night. We were off about 8 days. 8 days. So 73. This is KB2 UKA QSY.
Sounding good in Chicago. November 9er, sugar whiskey.
November 9er, sugar milk. This is Kilo 8 Hotel Alpha November, Greenville to Chicago. How do I sound?
Yeah, this is, I just knocked it down like about a dB and a half on the high side. Up, that, where I had that high shelf at almost 3K. I had that at 725, plus 725. I just knocked it down to 6 and well, actually, I just knocked it down to dB at 6 1/4, so I didn't change it too much. Hopefully that'll, whatever Doug was hearing on there, hopefully that tames that down.
You sound like the old Rick.
Well, good morning, Doug.
Good morning, KB2 UKA. Morning, Rick. I think Art's in there. I just got here. I only heard you so far. 20 meters is pretty open. It's crazy. And 40 seems a little crazy, too. Over.
Yeah, you guys doubled there for a second. Let me see. Art, are you hearing Doug?
I am. Hey, good morning, Doug. Yeah, you're coming in quite well. I hear you very good. Solid 5.9, maybe a tick over.
All right, Roger. I've got both you guys 5.7, 5.8, but I'm using this noise canceller. You're probably 5.9, but this thing's working pretty well. Over.
You have to keep me posted on that thing. Like I said, I've had one of those things on order for a while.
It's like a second antenna.
But, if it's just the power line noise here, I can deal with it with the software. If it's something else, which pops up here once in a while, then I'm going to have to use something like that. But, yeah, keep me posted on how well that thing's working out.
Yeah, Roger, you both doubled for a second, but I heard both of you. Yeah, it's working well. And Art, no, I'm only using the internal antenna that comes with it. It comes with like a little 18-inch telescopic whip, and it will work much better when I have it hooked up to an external antenna. But really what I'm using it for, yeah, the power line noise, I only have it here, Rick, on 40. And even the Noise Blanker 1 and Noise Blanker 2 in version 2 pretty much gets rid of that. But this thing just drops the noise floor to about an S2, S3, which also drops your signals. But I hear you sound better even if you're an S7 with a lower noise floor. Let me pass it to Art, and then Art pass it to Rick. Over.
Heard a lot of good things about that box, Doug. Actually, Tyler, KA0KA, on his YouTube channel, I guess last year, he did a review on it, showed it in action, and then he did mention about a little bit better performance and a signal increase. Still a low noise level, but a signal increase with the external, antenna. And something to think about, Doug, is Nate posted that receive antenna the other day on the forum, our SDR thing, the ESSB, with that ground, in the ground, almost like a beverage in a way, but it's in the ground with that balance. So you might see that or check out that little video. That could be the perfect antenna for that box.
Yeah, I've been looking at it since he posted about it, and I think I could get it to work here on the lot. I would put it around the entire perimeter, and I'd have to go along the fence line, but I've heard nothing but good things about them.
Actually, make sure I got it. Make sure whatever antenna you use, you want that pickup antenna to actually be one that actually hears the noise really well that you want to cancel out, because if the noise is weak on that receive antenna, you're not going to get a good phase cancellation of where that's coming from.
Yes, so you're right. So using this thing with like a beverage probably is not ideal. You want a big old vertical that picks everything up. I think that you'd be, but I think if you're using a beverage or the loop on the ground, you might not even need this.
That's true. That's right. That's a good point, Rick. I forgot about that. Yeah, you want to get some kind of vertical out there. That's right.
Yeah, I mean, be it vertical or dipole, whatever it is, and you'll have to play around with it. You want to find an antenna that receives that noise the best that it can, because then when you use that device, you can cancel out. It's easier to cancel it out, and you get a better null over noise. So yeah, there's been lots of comments about what to use on that thing, but I think it really matters on your location and what type of noise you have that's causing the problem.
Yeah, and, a lot of mine is, I believe, coming from the house. So I'm sitting in the basement here with a telescopic whip on the box. So it's not picking up a lot of the atmospheric stuff or the stuff outside. But it's, any of the LED light stuff, any of the wall wart stuff, it's getting rid of it. Over.
Yep, that's one place where that little indoor antenna thing would probably work better. But I don't know. Hey, get a 6-foot piece of aluminum tubing or a 5-foot piece of aluminum tubing, and just build a little stand and stick it on that inside and see what happens with it.
Yeah, true. Or put it on the first floor and run a cable down. Get it above ground a little bit.
Those your friends, Art?
I don't know. I'm trying to decipher the gibberish here. I can't make out what they're saying.
Oh, that's all right.
All right, so we got a guy, a VK station that's going to try to contact us right now. He's on my YouTube page. Maybe that was him. Let's see. All right, Sean. Victor Kilo 4, Victor Oscar. VK4VO. Do you copy KB2 UKA? I hear someone. Do you guys have a copy on him?
That's not Sean. That's those guys are up in. I think those are French Canadians.
All right, Sean. He says he's got a lot of YBs on his side. Sean, just type on the screen if you're hearing us.
Anyways, so Art, you got to go in around 9. Is that what you said? 9:30.
Yeah, about 9:30, and good morning, or whatever. I don't know. Good evening. I don't know the time in Australia, but yeah, hello to Sean, listening on Doug's YouTube stream. Excellent.
Yeah, I let him know we don't have a copy. We might have a better chance on 20, because it was booming in when I was over there.
Yeah, 20 last night. Oh my goodness, it was going nuts. I mean, there was DX, and I'm talking late, like 11:30, almost midnight last night. DX rolling in, stateside rolling in. I mean, Short was working. I was getting stations in Georgia, South Carolina, and then go right out to California. I couldn't believe it. It was wide open on stateside.
Yeah, 20's been coming back around, which is a good sign.
So I watched Steve's video, and I was looking at his site. He's given me a good idea, Rick. I'm thinking of using the M Audio sound card to run the receive through, and then using a DAW like he's done in the past to, not for the transmit, but for the receive.
I'm sorry, Doug, I double with you.
No, it's fine. I said I was reading Steve's website yesterday, and he's running two sound cards. He's running the M Audio sound card and a Mackie sound card, and that's how he gets the radio and the digital workstation to talk to each other. And I said he gave me a good idea. I might try using a separate sound card to put the receive through a DAW to get rid of noise even more that way. Use a denoiser, use a couple of modules that way, and then push that into the XR.
Yeah, I knew he was running two different sound cards. You can't run the same type because you'll end up with problems. They got to be different, and preferably different chipsets too.
Yeah, Doug. One to look at is the Asus U5. What is it, the Zonar or something like that? That's a good external sound card box.
Yep, internal one.
Okay. I have the M Audio Air here that I was using with the rack stuff. So I might play around with that. I don't know. There's always a lot to play around with.
I had one of those Zonar cards, the internal one, the PCI, or actually it was the PCIe, and I think that card will do 384, or maybe it was higher than that, rate, and it was an old gold connector card, too. It's a really nice card. It's not cheap though. It's around $400.
What, the Zonar?
The internal one is. Yeah, that was a couple years ago when I had one of those.
Yeah, what is it? The NU audio is pretty good too. The EVGA, they make those fast, the NVIDIA style cards, but the NU audio sound card, PCIe, they go like $249, or what is it, $219 on Newegg.
Yeah, that's a good card too.
My custom notch filters are doing a good job on 7180.
There you go. Hey, Doug, I was going to ask you, I received an email the other day, a gentleman that kind of follows me a little bit, and he was asking, he's setting up like a streaming thing. He wants to do like over the radio, kind of like what you do, and the group that's doing it, Steve, of course, and Alex. What did you come down to getting the audio sounding so great? Like, of course, your station, your radio, we know that, but when you're streaming on YouTube, your audio coming out over the channel, is that all integrated into the Behringer now, the X-Air?
Yeah, it's all through. Well, it's kind of the same as it was with the rack. So the rack was terminating into that M Audio sound card, and the X-Air is the sound card now. So what I'm getting out of the X-Air is directly what's going into the stream via VAC, and the Sun is what I'm putting into the Sun through the X-Air is identical.
guys attempting the trick there to do that, and it's like, you know, it's like McDonald's speaker audio through their stream, and then of course the robust ESSB over the air, and they can't get the two to work together. But that's a great way to do it. Fantastic.
Yeah. That's an advantage Doug has with the XR 18 versus what I have. In order for me to do that, Art, I have to come out of one of my channels and go to an adapter, and then take that adapter and pick it up as a USB interface into OBS Studio. So there's some degradation in the audio versus what's actually really coming out of the XR. I don't know. I'm going to try to find another way to do that. But see, Doug's got, with the 18, he's got that ASIO driver, which he can do everything virtually, and I think that's, he's picking up his audio at the same point in OBS Studio as what's going into the radio. Right, Doug?
That's exactly correct. But Rick will tell you, Art, it got a little confusing with the what they call the USB sends and receives with the software, and some of it was luck, clicking the right buttons. There was a moment there where I wasn't getting the levels right, and I wasn't able to control the effects correctly. So I would adjust the effects in the XR, and I would hear it in my monitor headphones, but it wasn't making its way to the radio, and it wasn't making its way to the stream. But then through trial and error, I figured it out.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, you know, we don't know until we click around, right? But that's great. Well, no, yeah, I understand. Okay, Rick, that's right. I forgot the extra, some of the different, you know, of course, taking it to the next level with the extra add-ons for the more expensive box. But okay, yeah. But now you could do away with that M whatever. I'm trying to remember that name. I know it's the M something that you used to use, and wow. So basically, that takes the place of it now. You don't have to worry about integrating that into the whole setup.
Right, yeah, it's sitting behind me with the rack stuff on the floor. And then, Rick, even you know, you can come out of one of your channels into one of those interfaces. And that might solve that problem as well.
Well, I think what'll solve my problem, well, one of two things. Either I'm gonna upgrade to an 18, which would solve everything, and go that route, and install the 12, or I may try a different adapter. This adapter that I got, Art, it comes out of an XLR jack, the same output jack. Well, one of the channels on the XR. And goes to a USB converter piece that plugs into obviously a USB port, and then that becomes what they call a USB microphone. So that has to actually route through the sound card and the PC, and then take the audio out of it and dump that into OBS. What I'm going to try to do is they make a different type of adapter too that I can plug in, and it's completely strictly USB with higher signal to noise ratio, and the frequency response is supposed to be better. The one I got, I mean, I can't complain. It was like $8, something like that. So I mean, it's a way for me to get the audio into there for right now, and it doesn't sound too bad. I mean, I've heard a lot worse, you know. So I think the easiest thing to do would probably just pick the 18 up and be done with it all.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I still feel like I don't know what's going on too much in the XR software, Rick. Like having to click the solo buttons and all of that on each channel, on each effect. And but it's working, so I'm just leaving it alone.
Different characteristics during the YouTube videos that you make, and it's not bad. You know, it has it's a big treble, of course. It's almost a borderline, a little bit on the edgy side, but it comes across like you pay attention to listen to that video.
Yeah, my highs are definitely high, but my lows are pretty boosted. No, they're not that boosted. but the microphone's picking up the low frequencies, and it keeps it interesting.
I want to use the word brittle, but it was like almost at the point, kind of overly bright sound is what Doug was catching, I think, on V3, which I think may be more of a truer input coming from the XR. So I don't know. I guess the next thing to do here would be the settings that I have now, dump that into OBS with that adapter and see what that does.
Okay. Yeah, a little double and triple in here, but good thing the way the signals are. I got the left ear, right ear, so I'm hearing everything. It's like a phone conversation, a party phone.
Yeah, maybe we should run split a little bit.
It's going to be
put
rough,
one of us
Roy.
on left, one of us on right channel.
Yeah, Roger. There's someone else in there too.
There was acknowledge the station coming in. Someone saying rough, or it's going to be rough, Roy, or something. Go ahead.
Oh, K9FTM. Good morning, gentlemen.
Oh, hello. There was some 9 station at K9. I just missed it. Good morning from North Carolina. N4QNT, and a couple of gentlemen up north there, Ohio and New York.
Well, good morning, gentlemen. I just tried to squeeze in a word there edgewise. There's about 3 QSOs going on the frequency, and I was trying to get a word into Roy. We have a pre-net and a net coming up on 8:30, so I was letting them know it was going to be rough.
Did you say at 8:30 or coming up at 8 o'clock? I'm just wondering, did I hear 8:30?
Roger. The net's at 8:30. 8:30. We usually have a pre-net going on here, but the band is so scattered, I don't think no one could hear anybody.
Okay. I can solve the dilemma. You guys should try to have the pre-net at 4 in the morning, and that'll probably really hold the frequency for you starting at 4 a.m. That might be a good idea.
No, I don't think. I don't think that would work either. The Australians would be in there, and we'd be working them.
Very good. Well, good to meet you, and I don't think we'll be around that much longer anyway. I don't know, guys. I'm probably gonna, I figured we'd get out here 20, 30 minutes, but at least they start at 8:30, so there won't be any, what do you call it? It'll be maybe a smooth transition, frequency, and then just shift right into the net, so no problem at all.
Yeah, we're hoping as you're hearing this morning, the Filipinos, which aren't really, some of them are Filipinos, and there's another guy from Texas and another gentleman from California, and we've been battling them for the past few years with the band changing, and they don't yield frequency to nobody, so we just kind of carried the net on with them in there.
Very good. All right, well, let me pass it up to Rick. Rick, any copy on the K9? I'm sorry, I should have wrote that down. I didn't have the pen in hand ready to go, but pass it back up to Rick from N4QNT at the 50.
Oh, yeah, I hear him quite well, no problem. Good morning to you. Yeah, we probably won't be here too much longer anyways. I've got some stuff to do, and Art's got to take off to work. So, hey, we'll I guess, look at it this way. We can hold the frequency for you for a while. So, pre-net or whatever, hey, it's no big deal. And anyways, like I said, good morning from N8SDR. My name is Rick, and I'm down here in Hamilton, Ohio.
Okay, Rick. Well, we're really close, so I'm surprised that we got a copy on you. Hamilton, Ohio, the home of R&L. Yeah, Rick, I'm only about 60, 50 miles, maybe shorter here to your southwest, Rick. I'm here in Ripper County in Indiana, Ripper County. So you might be familiar with the area. So, anyways, I ain't going to, I hated to butt in there. I was just trying to see if Roy could hear me. So I didn't want to interrupt your QSO. So you guys go at it and battle out with the Filipinos. 7-3 and have a great day. K9FTM.
Well, hey, if you want to call Roy, we'll stand by for a second. You want to call him and see if he's there?
Yeah, we can give it a try. The other stations are coming in pretty good. So, KM4OR, KM4OR. Don't know if the band's up yet or not, Roy. So, K9FTM. Okay, Roy, just to let you know, I do hear you, but there's two QSOs going on this frequency up in my neck of the woods. So when the time comes around, we'll be in there. Roger, Roger. Okay. Well, there's some stations going on. Geez, I think it was Carolinas and one from Ohio, and I think there was another station, but they gave me a break so I could squeeze in here and give me a yell. Okay, what's that number? Yeah, they got pretty good signal, so I'm going to let them go ahead and for the pre-net, let them hold the frequency. We can battle it out with the Filipino stations during that, I suppose. So catch you later, Roy. And thanks, gentlemen, for letting me in there. KA9F10.
Very good. Well, good morning to you, and pretty much on par here anyway. Good timing, Rick, which you mentioned, and I'll probably catch a little breakfast here and stay on for a little bit. I'll probably be up and down the band or another try 20 or something, maybe a little FT8. So I'll be back in a little while. Good to hear you, Doug. Good to hear you, sounding great, both of you, and we'll see. I'm starting to get the bug here, so we might be jumping in for having that rig on this desk as well. So many questions to come. All right, we'll catch up in a little bit. N4QNT, I'll listen out.
All right, hey Art, I sent you that link. If I think you can get that to work via a COM port, and then you'll have to pick up VAC for the audio, but I think that'll work. If you got questions with that, shoot me an email or give me a phone call or whatever later on, and I'll try to help you walk you through that thing. So take care, have a great day, and if you get on here later on this evening, just hit us up on Signal and let us know. Have a good one, Art. N4QNT, N8SDR. Go ahead, Doug.
All right, Art, take care. I'm sure we'll speak later today, this evening or whatever. I'm going to get out of here too, Rick. I've got both kids yelling at me in surround sound. One needs help with the video game. The other one wants the other one off one of the TVs. So I'm going to go referee that. Things are coming along here. Happy with the way everything's working. Couldn't be happier with the sun. It's just amazing, Rick. Over.
Oh, yeah. Good things will be coming in V3. So, like I said, I'll keep you posted when I feel that's, at a point where you guys shouldn't have too many issues with it. Right now, I don't think I'd prefer everyday use, what you're doing. I don't know if I'd really recommend that yet, but it's coming along. It's making progress. So, and there's supposed to be another one, I think, coming out. I'd probably get one over the weekend or maybe Monday. So I'll let you know how that goes. Anyways, good morning to you, and thanks for letting me know about the audio level and that. So I think you guys got it. You said it sounds close to how it used to. So hopefully it's in the ballpark. Okay. KB2 UKA and 8SDR.
You sound identical to the way it sounded before. So, yeah, it's working good. A lot of QRM here. So if you listen in on the stream, you're going to see the QRM. But I'm still hearing you great. I'm hearing you great. All right, Rick. Take care. N8SDR from KB2 UKA. I'm going QRT 73.
All right, Doug. Take care. And the Ripley station, I'm sorry, I didn't write your call down, and I forgot what your name was. I got to go get more coffee. I've been up early. I apologize if you're still in there. I know exactly where you are. You're just kind kind of across the border here, just not too far from me at all. And in reference to RNL, I am, if you know where that's at, I am about a mile, maybe just a tad over a mile east of there. I could walk there in 10 minutes, drive there in 3. It's a dangerous situation.
WB4OQX, K9FTM. Well, maybe the band is kicking after all. Good morning.
Yeah, you're loud and clear. Hopefully it'll shorten up a bit here shortly. Thanks for having us this morning. Anybody besides you and me on here so far?
Well, don't know if you, of course I'm getting the Filipino stations, the Taco Brothers in here pretty good this morning. The band must have shifted or something, but they're coming in loud and stout. Then there was another